Players to watch. I have a list of 5 players that I'm going to watch. One of them went down with an injury. So I don't know if he's going to play. But I'm just going to start it off. Karim Benzema. It's his first major tournament since the 2014 World Cup, where he had a very, very good tournament. And I just want to see what role Didier Deschamps will give Mercedes Benzema. How will he mesh with this group of ridiculous talent? There's talent everywhere. I'm pretty sure even the water boys are ridiculously talented, and should you ask them to pick out a 30-yard pass, they can do it. That's just how good this French team is. How does Benzema fit into this French team? A team that is the current reigning and defending world champions. I mean, he's that good, he fits anywhere, right?
Yeah. He's the man. I think he went. His injury was only a dead leg, so he should be pleased. He should play. I think they were precautionary.
Sure.
But he's tested, man. He plays at Real Madrid, where they demand the best out of you week in and week out, and he's King Kareem, and it's for a reason.
Yeah.
He's one of my players to watch as well. It's funny you said that. I think he's gonna do great. I think he's gonna just add to what they do. He's gonna just add to how they play, and they're gonna really be tough to watch, man. I mean, not tough to watch. Sorry, tough to beat.
Okay, you're not off when you say tough to watch, because watching their campaign to the World Championship back in 2018, it really wasn't that fun. And they won, who cares? But it wasn't that fun. It wasn't memorable. But adding a little bit to what you were saying about Karim Benzema, he's not an egomaniac on the pitch. Who knows what he does off the pitch? And I don't care what he does off the pitch. But on the pitch, he's not an egomaniac that's constantly asking for the ball. I need to score this amount of goals, or else I had a shit game. I need this in order to be happy and to succeed. He's not that type of player. He will feed his teammates. He doesn't care as long as the team wins. And that fits perfectly. That is so dangerous for all of those opponents that they will have to face. And they do have a tough group. They have Germany, they have Portugal, and then they have Hungary, as I like to call them. So this just makes the rich richer. And Karim Benzema's adding a lot to this French team. Next player that you have on your list to watch.
Mr. Romelu Lukaku.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the form of his life right now. He's playing out of his mind for Inter Milan. He's pressing, he's scoring, he's feeding his teammates. He's a raging bull out there, and it's time, like I mentioned earlier, for Belgium to win this trophy. And I think if De Bruyne is out, like you said, I think more of it would be on a Lukaku to show that he's a striker like a Harry Kane that could carry his team himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think he added that to his game at Inter Milan, where he fed Lautaro, he fed Nico Barella, he fed his teammates a little more than he did at places like Manchester United. But yeah, I think he would be very, now that De Bruyne's out, he's even more key. And I think it's time to show he's that type of striker. I know he's been a great striker. It's time to be an elite striker, and he showed that at Inter Milan. So I think he's going to show that and replicate that during the Euros.
Serie A champ. Dude's a beast, man. He is an absolute stud. And let's I'm gonna stay with the striker, and I'm gonna talk about Harry Kane, because we've heard the rumors. Harry Kane, he wants to leave Tottenham. He's made it clear he wants to leave. This is the perfect showcase. This is it. He can show the world. He can show Real Madrid, PSG. I don't know. Manchester City knows enough about him. Manchester United knows enough about Harry Kane, but he can show those teams, hey, not only am I being the captain of my team, I am being the goal scorer and the leader of this incredibly talented English side. I deserve all the praise. And if you guys want me, make the offer. You come and get me. Harry Kane, I hope, just because I like him a lot, I hope that he has a really, really good tournament. And this is a great showcase for him. I hope it's not too much pressure, because this English side does come in with a lot of pressure into this tournament. They come into every tournament with a lot of pressure because it is England. But this right now, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on this English side. They haven't won anything since 1966. So I think it's about time. I think it's about time for this English side to win something. And why not do it at Wembley, which would be poetic in a way, because when they won the World Cup in 1966, it was at Wembley, at old Wembley, but they did it there.
Yeah, it's funny. Harry Kane is also one of my players to watch. Yeah,
Okay.
But I mean, you can really make it anyone on the English team. You can make it Harry Maguire if he's gonna play. You can make it Jordan Pickford if he's gonna play. You can make it, and most of these guys who, it's England is another one of those teams where there's so many storylines, and it's Italy and Netherlands with the return, but it's also is teams like England gonna make their and Belgium gonna make their vengeance run. Like, they're gonna finally win this trophy, because it's gotta come home, like you said, man. England is so talented and so deep. They got Raheem Sterling. They got so much quality in this team. Mason Mount, Phil Foden, young attacking players that they should be winning things. I mean, Mason Mount just won the Champions League. Phil Foden just won the Premier League and I believe the Carabao Cup. So
Yep.
these are winners. These are winners. They know how to win, so they should be winning at international level. And Harry Kane should be blossoming with them. So Harry Kane's one of my guys for sure as well to keep an eye on. But I could flex that and say Mason Mount and Phil Foden, anyone on this English team, Jadon Sancho, most of these guys on these English team, they got to really show up for this now. It's time to really make their name and bring it home.
Yeah, and what helps, and I don't want to give too much away, but a lot of them grew up together and they played in the youth levels together, so that does help. There's a couple world champions there for the under-17 World Cup, so that is always going to help this English side. Any more players that you have to maybe look out for this tournament?
For the tournament, I would say Ruben Diaz. Diaz.
Okay.
Yeah, Ruben Diaz, Bruno Fernandes. Because I really think Portugal is going to be a dark horse, and I know that's going to be that's something I'm going to touch up on a little later. But Portugal is so deep.
Yeah,
I can say that about so many different teams, but these guys are winners, man, and they're going to look to repeat. So, yeah, Ruben Diaz, the Player of the Year in England. I want to see how he does for country.
He was a substitute in the 2018 World Cup, and now who's going to take his spot? No one is. No one is going to take his spot, and that's the beauty of this game. It only takes a couple of months to flip everything on its head. One of my players to watch, Gareth Bale. Carlo Ancelotti is back. Maybe Gareth Bale will be back at Real Madrid. Who knows? Again, another perfect showcase. Maybe this is him just showing his talents to other teams. Who knows where he will play his football next season? And finally, I have Memphis Depay, because Memphis Depay has been linked to Barcelona for, this is the second summer now, third summer, something like that. But he's been linked with Barcelona for a while, and maybe this is the final act that will convince Barcelona to pull the trigger on him, and will ultimately push to his transfer to Barcelona. So I really want to see Memphis Depay. He is the elite player in this, or the elite attacker in this Netherlands side. So of course he's going to have more pressure than the normal player in this Euro tournament.